So someone had just commented about sleeping in the Cruze, and I've been sleeping in my Cruze for probably getting close to 2 weeks now, and I've just been road tripping, camping, having fun, and I just thought I'd show kind of how I'm doing it. So front seat, it's completely clear so I can drive if I need to. The back seat, this looks a little crowded, but it's not quite. Got some coats here. They just kind of shield my cooler and my food from having a bunch of direct sun on them. But I've got a cooler back here bungeed in so it doesn't slide around. A little drawer full of dry goods, rock climbing stuff, hammock stuff. Got the seat completely folded down. I took the bottom portion out of it so that this can actually lay perfectly level. That's useful for sleeping and for just keeping cooler and food and getting a little bit more space. Down there, I've got camera stuff and books and stuff stowed away back there. Back here, this is the bottom of my sleeping area. This is also my camping gear and such. Got water jug, obviously got a cooler, or got a grill going on. Got another drawer about the same size as my dry food drawer. And this has got all my camping gear and dishes and all kinds of stuff like that. Got my propane bottle, my jumper cables, a little shovel stowed away back here. It is the Eco, so it didn't have a spare or it didn't have a trunk cover, so it's just a piece of plywood that I've got flattened out there. Down there I have a bunch of tools, a jack stand, things to that effect. I do also have this folding table stowed under my sleeping setup. That's necessary to keep the entire sleeping surface level, as the seat and the trunk are at different heights. So up here is the head of my sleeping arrangement. Again, I do have the back seat portion completely out. That's like 2 clips, it's easy. And then going up, just got a real thin sleeping pad, some thick blankets, extra sleeping bag that I use for just more padding, good sleeping bag, pillow. Going on in between, this is actually a milk crate. I've taken the headrests off of the top of this seat so that they're just nothing to mess with. So I have a little bit more storage in there. That's more random junk that I've got in there. Extra straps, ropes, some paper, stuff like that. In here I keep flip-flops and like knives and stuff, little stuff like that. The thing about sleeping on this is it is a little bit unlevel. If you notice, that's the table that I just showed in the back. That table is like the perfect height, and that makes that level with this. And then it's a perfect sleep arrangement. I do tend to flip this seat forward, just push it all the way forward, and that allows me to get a little bit more headroom, but it also allows me to sit up and lean back. As a 6-foot guy, I can lay out perfectly in here. It's flat, it's soft enough, and it's definitely tall enough. It's to the point where it's comfortable enough that I, have trouble getting out of bed just because I like to sleep in when I'm cozy and whatnot. Normally I just park and roll down my windows so I get a little airflow and it's good. I've got this little trash can right there. Well, it's just a little cooler that I'm repurposing. And I just kind of bungee it right here when I'm traveling, so because I've got a bunch of bungees and stuff stored right there. Bungee it right there just so it doesn't bounce around. When I'm not using it, I put it up in the driver's seat during the night. You don't want to leave trash out in certain places. Otherwise you'll have a bear walking around and whatnot. So up in the front seat, it's kind of the bedroom area. This is a suitcase I've been living out of. This is the backpack that I just kind of take all my adventure kind of stuff on. Cameras, water, food, all that kind of good stuff. Again, just got suitcase going on. I keep a trash bag full of my laundry down there. It is getting kind of full just because it is getting close to my laundry day. So I'm coming up on that. But yeah, that's kind of the inside of the rig going on. I do have a roof basket on mine. What I've got stored up in here is more just a different kind of camping arrangement. I do have inflatable kayak, fishing gear, longboard, some stuff for more traditional camping. So I do have an actual tent. I do have an air mattress, fold-out chairs, little fold-out tables, that kind of stuff. But yeah, this has been the home for the last, I don't know, 13 days. like 2,000 miles, been going from Colorado, bouncing around. Just went west through most of Colorado, then went through Utah, Moab, that kind of stuff. And now I'm in Page, Arizona, and I just seen someone had commented about camping in your car or sleeping in your car for a night, and I don't know, I wanted to share. That's all.